Let's see, is it working? There it is. Alrighty, so as y'all can see, back for some Warframe. Be relatively a shorter stream. Apparently there may be a chance for a snowstorm this weekend. Either of the two. If I'm not on for those days, well, you know why. Nice. Who was it? I want to try out Hildren. Did I do a... No, I didn't. Good to know. Good to know. What would be the best? What buffs do we get from Madaron again? Because I know it's strength, am I right? Enemies, arrows, ability strength. Probably go with Zinaruk. Yeah, we don't need. Actually, let me double check. Just enemy Shampapin, Trapinju arms, and create strength duration. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fun to use Zinaruk, but actually, nah, we'll use a different one because I still need to get focus for the rest of them. So I could use. I think I need Naramon. So yeah, I only need Naramon. Matter should be good, right? Yeah. I still need it for that, but I'm not gonna grind it just for that. Well, let's do Varzoom. Real quick, let me look at this. Yeah.
Otis went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something,
which one?
he makes
that
something
one.
else.
Fabushi.
There I go again.
That's 14, that's 14. Fire. Any damage is electricity. Fabushi. There it is. So, yeah. Where's one for electricity? Electricity. Good to know. Magnifico. Yeah. Don't really need anything. Would like to do. Can I? Yes, I can. Should get more damage, right? Huh. Roughly the same damage output. Let me. Huh. Odd. Figured I'd get more damage out of it. Yeah, Alright, I'll slap another former, I guess. I'll do it right. Babushki. I don't really think you need an Exilus. I mean, the most I can think of is lethal momentum, but I still don't think that's really needed. For now, let's wait a minute. How much? 11, 10. For now, let's put that on so we can get more damage. Vegas expertise. I'd obviously like more of that. Alright. Yes, let me buy one. Kabushki. Yeah, don't. Scavenger's not gonna be the right one. Because that's ammo, not damage. So, that helps out because it's considered secondary. Efficiency, duration. Alright. Let me think. I could. Let me look. Because you're gonna be in this. I think I'll keep it as it is. Hold on. Let's see. Fully charge, restore shields, destroys that. Pillage, enemies affected by Eldritch that blaze. Restore additional shields. Eldritch fire. Should be set, right? Yeah. Shanko. Nothing's gonna really matter. Do I have wounds on her?
Operator, you have
Oh, I do. I
will.
did.
Help
Okay.
Tenno arm themselves.
Firm. I don't think I'm gonna really need that though. Because how much shields we can reach in, so we can probably just go with augmented. I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, we're just testing it out. Defense for survival. Yeah, that'll do.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
Huh. Did basically 1,000,000 damage on an orange bird. Nice. And I'm having a re-rank her, so that's
Tenno, prepare for life support. I delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Life support incoming.
So I guess you could have that over the
I've
third
delivered
building.
another life support capsule.
It doesn't seem too useful at normal game. Let me shoot my thing in the cage. Okay. Oh, you can get to 1,000,000 damage basically, that's awesome.
When you are ready, go to extraction. The spores have almost completely saturated the atmosphere. You need to get out of there. Spore saturation is nearing critical mass. After that point, no amount of life support will save you.
I'm just trying to get the focus thing so I can get as much focus out of this as possible. Because like I said before, I need to level up Warframe. That and like several others needed. Dang, you can really do a bunch of damage. And this isn't even with a whole rack of red shards for expertise maxed up, which on paper doesn't, like when you just hear it's like, oh, shield, that doesn't, how is that helpful? Other than, you know, more shield health. But the Hildred is freaking nice when you have one of the augments, so you do more damage basically with it. Yeah, that's why it's pretty darn nice to have a bunch of shields with Hildred. Take that down. may take some mods off of. I have to play around a bit more. Like, Blazing Pillage I may take off. I don't know. I would have to look into all of them to figure out what. But that one I may take off because it doesn't give too much more
Spore saturation
shields.
critical mass.
But I want to keep the
After
one
no amount of life support will save you.
so it gives me shields per hit. Obviously that's nice, especially a multi-shot in my opinion, because just hit the enemy and then you get some shields. Probably helmet over the third ability too while I'm at it, because it's not too helpful. And also I think if I do that, that also just makes it useless for the second one. Let me check. Blazing enemies fight. Yep, Haven. Yeah, it's not too helpful. I mean, already you get a pretty decent bit. So Babushki. I'm assuming shields. I'm assuming that means we use less shields, right? I hate when it keeps changing it. Not flow. Not that. Not that. No, yes. That's what I want. So if we use less shields, well, except for pillage, even we're gonna remove. Shall helmet for the third one. Aegis Gale, yeah, that's the one. More shields equals more damage, because as you see right here, does it stay at 15%? Yes, it stays. Okay, so it stays at 15% of your max shields. So, no. So 50% of whatever your current shield is the additional damage. So as you can see right here, it's like 1,405. So, yep. Eldrin's Shrine finishes a pillage.
Do you remember the old war, Operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
Good 300. Let me do the helmet now. So we could go for clips. I saw some MH Blackie's video. That's why I wanted to do this. I'm not saying try out Evade. That's not what I'm saying I'm gonna do. Saw that apparently you can get headshots pretty decently with Bildrum. Berserk armor, no, because I like to cast abilities now. Yeah. Could go for Norsh. Don't think really. Yeah, we don't even need that because we can already armor strip them. Pull. Yeah. We build shields. Yeah. Roar. Resonator. I think I'll do Eclipse. Because I think overall she's pretty decent to good on damage output. I just need to worry a little more on damage intake, if that makes sense. Because yeah, she's tanky with all that shield, but it's helpful, you know. Especially when you go into like higher level stuff. So, yeah. So yeah, these blue ones will most likely replace later on with red shards, because I think overall that'll probably be more beneficial. Because these are just flats, but then like expertise, it's this. So, 210. So is it? I'm just trying to see how the math it does. So we have 110, so that's like 70%. It's like roughly 70%. Just checking. Cool. I cannot put on. I was gonna try to put on heated charge and prime heated charge, but they are being aggravating. Let's get back to it. Foundry should be a way I can put that on. Let's do it. Corvus, yeah. Let's be fine, yeah. Alright, what's next? Defense, terminate, sabotage, yeah. Conjunction. We need Forma, so let's do one for Forma. Still relatively low on that. So yeah, I only got like 3 blueprints, and I got like 3 crafted, so yeah.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
Okay, so it does use your shields too, that's wrong. I wasn't. So whatever ability you held onto Hildren, it will take shields. I don't. Okay, just curious. Had to check. Good to know. Good to know.
The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void relic. You are going to need more reactant.
How much does it drain though? Would it be the normal? 175. Oh, okay.
If you want to open that relic, the Orican Neural Sentry
I'm not
is
mad
attempting
at
to
that.
purge you from this place.
I mean, the
Stand by for life
shield,
support.
so relative I can get that back quick. Can I get what? No, I have to get down, okay. I'll just do it like this then. $1.8 million. Ooh, yes. Very nice.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
2.3 million? I don't know why the Arctic X-Men's puppets be a little weird sometimes. Like they will barely take damage sometimes, which honestly is irritating. Yeah, you're not really gonna be able to build in the status with Hildren though, because I think the base chance is like 10%. So yeah, you're not going very far. Sorry, the best you can really do with Hildren is build her into crit, which as you can see the balls are amazing. Like make sure you have innovate. I don't know. Unfortunately, I think I have to conclude the stream after this little round. Yeah, tomorrow hopefully I'll be on sooner. I'll get off sooner than usual. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say use stuff like hot shot and such to give you more crit chance, cause like I mean base wise they kind of suck. That's why you have to go with freaking innervate to get it up. And plus, once you have to innervate, what's the point?
If they detect
Then you can't really do
attack.
status with Hildren unless it's like very rarely, like with the second one, and then if you have the third one active, which is heavily drains you of shields, and you kind of need shields to both A, survive, and B, do your ability, so it's kind of puts you in a pickle. Yeah, nice thing about the pillage though is that it can armor strip. That's obviously nice. Alright, it's gonna be reactivate Thaddeus. How much does it reduce? 49%, so like roughly 50. Whoa. Interesting. Just let's just 2,244 nice. You see, I don't know why the shield bubble would be weird sometimes.
The longer you pull out, the deeper I can search.
Yeah, we'll have to conclude right after this, so we'll do the threats, get the reactant, head out, call it a stream. Bellox Prime. I can't necessarily argue against ducats, however you wish to pronounce it.
Void signatures, but outside the corrupted. They are draining your life support, and fast. Eliminate them quickly.
Giving them shield, which is being a pain in the butt when trying to kill enemies. I have no idea why some of these excellents are just being an absolute pain in the booty trying to get rid of them. I mean, obviously they're not perfect and normal, duh, I know that. That's why they're usually being a little tougher. Even with the bug on, you really don't do anything. Yeah. Not a heat, not a bunch of heating. I don't know, I figured I'd be seeing at least one heat stave, but I ain't seen Schmidt. Alright, so let's use the bars run thing to do right here. And finish up these enemies. And then we'll get to it. To level up the necromancer still. You know what? Why not? I need to level up the necromancer. Let's use it for a bit. Yeah, oddly enough, I find it more damaging to use Arcane Light for the primary slot than Merciless. I don't know, because I did Merciless, didn't really help too much, you know, like maybe when you got kills rolling, but that took like almost ages. But when I'm using the light, it's helping out a decent bit. I'm doing it much better. So, pretty nice. What happens if I throw someone? Yep. Oh. Huh. It really does help out with coordination. But no.
All manner of Orican technology may work here due to the Circulus's proximity. If you have a necromech, you may use it.
Don't worry. I'll take very good care of Varuna. I have just the spot in the kennel for her.
I mean, at least it's not one of the freakier lines she has, just
Vor sought to present them with yours. We cannot let the worm have Varuna.
oh, now I have to keep reacting and kill these fractions.
Craves our life support. Destroy these manifestations.
You can most likely, you can possibly get to 10,000 shields of children. I wouldn't be too surprised if you could, because I have expertise only at like 70%, and only have like one regular retro, and we already get to like 8,000, so I wouldn't be too surprised if we got to 10,000.
Those oculists are scanning for targets.
Yes,
They know you're here. Prepare for sentient fighters.
Alright, let's do this again, and then we'll... Alright, that's good. Weird. So I guess maybe you have to be doing a status for it to work. Unless it's just not counting. No, it couldn't. That'd be weird. Oh, wait, wrong one. That'd be just extremely weird. Because it should be giving me heat damage. Like 2 stacks now. I won't really see that. That's what confuses me. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, now we have to do it there. Of course. It's beautiful. Whatever. See, it works on this, but not the belt, huh? It's just kind of weird. I have to go this way. Apparently you can make her go faster with parkour and movement speed. I don't know. I think that's what they were saying. That'd be interesting, I won't lie. Because she does move relatively slow, I don't want that.
You are a blade. You exist to strike.
Fellow Bone Widows now level 24. Yeah, better than nothing. I can't remember what the max storage I have currently for void traces is. I have to go check. 1,600. Nice. Vortex duration. Vortex. Oh wait, they're talking about this thing. Gotcha. Gotcha. Vortex applies states vulnerability. Wait. Can you put a lens onto this? Huh. Why you know? Huh. Cool. You could even, I forgot you could put a focus lens on that, so that makes it be even faster. Nice. Nice. So we have 10%, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5%, so that's 5, so that means tower on strikes would be like 50% faster. Because each lens gives you 10% boost.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe
no.
suits you. Ha ha.
So we get initial charge of 32. Downrun charge is 33.3% faster. Affected by certain mod number. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. So you're 30. So it means that. So it's like roughly 83.3%. If it should be including the focus lenses, because here it's only showing initial charge like over there, but with lenses we get up to 50%. So yeah, so roughly like 83%. Nice. That is very nice. I don't know. I was gonna play someone. Not right at this second, but yeah. Alright, so I thank y'all for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Yay.